Jennette McCurdy? More like Jennette got curvy. Get it? Because of the pictures, she has curves now and hot. Hey, I don't know if I've just become way too skeptical, but I have this feeling that Miss Curvy licked her own pictures. And I don't mean licked as in because that's unhygienic and gross. I mean that I think she released the pictures to the public herself, or maybe even her publicist, although that might be pretty creepy. But it is Hollywood. Why do I have this feeling? Well, thank you for asking, quiet person that only I can hear. Well, my suspicion arises actually from Jennette's side of the story. She recently kind of made fun of an ex-boyfriend, Andrew Drummond, in a podcast, and then a few days later, the pictures were released. I mean, they might have been leaked before that. I don't know the details of that. But then after, she alluded through a tweet that he was responsible for that leakage. That seems like a reasonable assumption, except what doesn't match up is that in the podcast she claimed that she didn't even like Android, that there was no connection. Well, actually there was connection to Wi-Fi or 3G or whatever service they use, because that's how they mostly talked. But she said that there were no sparks. Would you send those type of pictures to a guy you don't even like? I mean, hey, maybe you do. Maybe you do. Also, keep in mind that the pictures aren't revealing enough for Jennette to get fired from her show. I mean, there's a risk there, but it's not a high risk. But the pictures are provocative enough to get people talking. Case in point. That's why I see three main possibilities. One, Jennette lied about how much she liked Andre. She really liked him a lot, but there was a bad fallout that led to all these events. Two, Jennette was telling the truth, but she still sent him the pictures to keep him happy at a distance. But if that's the case, that means Jennette's very liberal about who she shares her body pictures with, and in that case, anybody could have leaked those pictures, especially taking advantage of this situation knowing that Andre would take the blame. Three, it was all a PR move. Jennette herself said in the podcast that she responded to Andre because he seemed like a big deal. After the short-lived relationship, she blasted him publicly, which generated some buzz there and created public animosity between them. At which point, Jennette or someone from her PR team released the pictures, knowing the blame would go to Andre. That way Jennette could be seen as the victim but still get all the attention from provocative pictures. Or maybe I'm just reading way too deep into this. I mean, I have been watching Sherlock lately, so that could be it. I do want to make it clear, I'm not saying that Jennette leaked her pictures. I may be thinking it. Actually, right now I'm thinking about Jennette leaking her pictures, but that's how the mind works in mysterious and weird ways. But all I'm trying to say is that something does not match up here, and it's just it's my sock. My socks don't match it. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. It's sad how many artists feel the need to reduce their worth in the industry to their sexuality, but it might be even sadder how well it works. But what do you think? Did Jennette leak those pictures? And I mean release those pictures, because obviously most people who saw those pictures leaked it at least once, you know what I mean? But what do you think? Did she leak them, release them, or who did? I just know that somewhere, someone at Disney's side enjoy. Oh yes, finally someone from Nickelodeon for a change. See you later, crocodile.